Hello, my name is Mrs. Epps, and today's video lesson is going to be on counting bills and mixed coins. Okay, counting bills and mixed coins. And we first need to go over our objective, and we need to go over the materials that you're going to need to complete the lesson. Okay, so let's get started. You can see here our lesson objective is I will count bills and coins. Here are your materials: coins, bills, paper money, paper, pencil, and scissors. Okay. So if you need to go and gather these things, please go and do so. You can pause the video and then come back to me. But in the meantime, if you do not have any real coins and bills in the house, and you don't have any paper money, but you do have a printer, mom and dad has a printer at home, then I'm going to show you what you will have access to. Okay. You will have access to this. And move me over, and you can see here, let's see if I can move it down so you can actually see it. Okay, so you can see here, you will be able to scroll through and get the bills you need and the coins you need. Okay, so the only thing they will have to do is print it down, and then you can use your scissors to cut it out. However, if they do not have those things, you would take your paper and just draw the bills, and I don't mean draw the whole thing, but just cut out a piece of paper in the size of a rectangle and maybe put 20 in the corner, 20 here, 20 here, and 20 here. The same for this bill, the same for this bill, and the same for this bill. Okay, so that's what I mean. You can use your paper for that if you don't have access to a printer. Okay, but mom and dad will help you figure out what you need so that you can have the materials that you need to use to complete the lesson. All right, let's move on with our lesson today. Okay, as I stated, we're going to be working on counting bills and mixed coins today. So we're going to start with our very first bill, okay? And it is going to be the dollar bill, okay? You see it right here. And if you notice, our dollar bill has ones in the corners, okay? That's how you know you have a dollar bill, okay? Because it's going to have a 1 in the corner. It's also going to have President George Washington on the front, okay? All right. So when you count a dollar bill, you are going to count by ones, okay? And you see here at the bottom here, I have a little key right here. Because on the dollar bill, we count by ones. I did not go all the way to 100 because you actually can have $100 bills or 100 $1 bills. You can have that, but I didn't go that far. But I just want you to get the idea that you have to count by ones on the dollar bill, okay? So let's count by ones to 10 on a dollar bill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How much money was that? It was $10, okay? All right, so we know that on a dollar bill, we're going to count by what? By ones. So as I count the bills, I want you to have your bills handy so that you can count along with me, okay? All right, let's move on to our next page. Now, if you notice up here, we have a $5 bill. Okay, this is our $5 bill. And if we notice here, we have a 5 in each corner. Okay, there's a 5 in each corner for the $5 bill. All right, and we also see that we have President Abraham Lincoln is on the front of a $5 bill. When you count $5 bills, you count by fives. And here's your little key down here at the bottom. You count by fives. So what you can do with the keys, you can put the keys on a little small piece of paper, and have the key with you when you're counting the particular bill that we're working on, okay? You can stop the video and do that, okay? So as I stated, on the $5 bill, we count by fives, okay? So let's do that. We're going to count by fives to 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Okay? So we know that we count by fives on the $5 bill. Okay? All right. Let's move on to our next bill. Okay, if you notice here, we have the $10 bill. $10 bill. What bill is this? Yes, the $10 bill. Why? Because it has tens in each corner. Has a 10 in each corner. It also has a picture of Alexander Hamilton on the front. He is another one of our presidents, okay? Alexander Hamilton, okay? And he is on the front of our $10 bill, okay? All right. So now when we're counting the $10 bills, we're counting by tens, okay? We're counting by tens. Counting by tens. Here's our little key. So let's count by tens on the $10 bill. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, okay? All right, we have $100 here. And we count by what on a $10 bill? We count by tens, okay? All right, let's move on to our next bill. All right, guys, this is the $20 bill. The $20 bill, okay? This is the $20 bill, all right? And in the $20 bill, we have a 20 in the corner, with a number 20 in the corner, okay? And this is Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson. He is another one of our presidents, okay? All right, Andrew Jackson. Now, when we're counting the $20 bill, we're going to count by 20s, okay? Here's your little key here. So let's count by 20s on the $20 bill. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, okay? Very, very good. All right, you're working hard. Let's stay at it, okay? All right, let's move on. So now we're going to go back and do a review, and this asks you, the question says, how much is each bill worth? How much is each bill worth, okay? So let's review. What bill is this? Did you say that's the $10 bill? If you did, you were correct, okay? That's the $10 bill. So we're going to put $10, and our dollar sign goes right in the front here. $10, okay? What bill is this? Did you say that's the $5 bill? Yes, it is. We always put our dollar sign first. That is the $5 bill. And it's worth $5, okay? All right. What bill is this? This is our what? Our $20 bill, right? And it's worth what? $20. Yes. It's worth $20, okay? All right. I think we forgot one. Let's go back and see if we covered all of our bills. Let's see our next one. No, but we're gonna go back. So let's go back because I think we forgot one. There it is. Okay, what bill is this? Did you say it's the dollar bill or the $1 bill? Yes. And how much is it worth? $1. $1. All right, very good, guys. Okay, let's move on to our next activity. Now, we're going to review coins and how you count them, or how this is a method or a way you can learn to count your coins, okay? And it's called the touch point method, okay? And I have put the touch points on for you. This is a quarter, right? And a quarter is worth how much money? Did you say 25 cents? You did. If you did, you were right. So let me show you how we came up with that value. So here's what we do. On a quarter, we're going to put 5 dots. And we count them. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So this would be 25 cents. And there's your cent sign, okay? This is your what? Your nickel. And your nickel is worth how much money? Did you say 5 cents? If you did, you were correct. And the nickel only gets 1 dot. So here we're going to write 5 cents. Okay? This is our dime. Okay? A dime is worth how much money? Did you say 10 cents? If you did, you were right. So a dime gets 2 dots. 5, 10. 10 cents. And what coin is this? Did you say it's a penny? Yes. And our penny is worth how much money? Did you say 1? 1 cent? You're right. It's worth 1 cent. So we put a box around the penny, and that helps us to remember that we count by ones on the penny. Okay? We count by ones on the penny. All right. So let's move on to our next screen. Now we're ready to do some counting. Are you excited? All right. Let's go. So it says here, add the money together. Write the total on your whiteboard, okay? And if we were at school, we would have a whiteboard and we would write our total there. But we're going to use this method for right now. Okay, so what bill is this? You said that's a $10 bill? How much is $10 worth? Or how much is a $10 bill worth? You say $10? You're right. So we're just going to say 10, right? So we're just going to put $10 here. So let's write that down. We'll write this down first, our bill amount first. And we'll write 10 and we'll put our decimal point. And now we need to count our coins, right? So let's count together. And whenever you count mixed coins, you always want to start with the coin that has the greatest value. Now, which one of these coins has the greatest value? Point to the screen and tell us. Did you say the quarter? Yes. And what's the next coin that has the greatest value after the quarter? It would be the dime. And then what's the next coin that has the greatest value after the dime? The nickel. And what are the last coins that we're going to count? The pennies. Okay? All right, very good. So let's go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. So we have 49 cents here. So our total is $10.49. That's how much money we have, okay, on this particular problem. All right, let's move down to our next problem. Okay, so we see here, we have what here? We had 2 $5 bills, right? And what did we count by on the $5 bill? Did you say fives? Yes, so count with me. 5, 10. So we know we have $10, right? Put our decimal point. Now let's see how much our mixed coins are worth. Okay, let's start with our coin of the greatest value, which is which coin? The quarter. Let's go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52. So we have 52 cents. So we have a total of $10.52. Okay, and sometimes you're going to see coins just laying like this. And it's a good way to practice because coins are not going to always be in a straight row. They're going to be mixed up like this. And this is why we're learning what to do when they are mixed up like this, okay? All right, let's go to our next screen. Once again, we're counting our bills and mixed coins. Okay, so let's start. What bill is this? You said, oh, that's a dollar bill. Okay, what do we count by on the dollar bill? Ones, right? So let's count them. 1, 2, 3. How many dollar bills do we have? $3. So let's put our 3 there. Now we need to see how much our mixed coins are worth, right? So let's count together. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 55, okay? 56, 57, 58. How much money do we have? So we have $3.58, right? Very good counting. Okay, you're working hard. All right, let's look at our next problem. Now, what bill do you see here? Did you say that's the $5 bill? If you did, you were right. That's the $5 bill. So when we count it, we're going to say what? 5. So we just have $5 here. And now let's see how much our coins are worth, okay? So let's go. We're going to start with our coin of the what? Of the greatest value, right? Let's go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then we have 41. So we should have $5.41. Okay, $5.41. Very good. Okay. And if you notice, Mrs. Epps is taking her time to count because it's easy sometimes to make a mistake, and I don't want to do that. So I'm really going slow for your benefit and mine, okay? All right, so let's see. Here's our next problem. Now, what bill do you see here? Did you say that's the $10 bill? So let's count it. 10. What did we say? 10. Because we count by what on the $10 bill? We count by tens, right? All right, very good. So let's put 10 here. All right, here we go. Let's count our coins, right? Let's see what our coin value is. We're starting with the coins of the greatest value. We start with the quarters, then the dimes, then the nickels, and then the pennies are last. Okay, here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68. So we have $10.68. Very good, okay? Oh, here we go. Here's another one. All right, what are we going to do? We're going to count these bills first, okay? And I did forget to tell you that. So whenever you're counting bills and coins, you're going to count your bills first, okay? So do that first. Let's count our bills. So we have 10 here, and then we have 11 because we know that we count by ones on the 11. So 10, 11. So we know we have $11. And now let's count our coins. Here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Oops, 55, 60. Let me get rid of this one. Oops. So this would have been 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73. So you should have $11.73, okay? $11.73. All right, and you can always go back and pause the video and count it again. I would prefer you do that because that helps you to practice. So you can always pause it and say, I'm going to count that again to be sure. That's what you want to do when you're counting money. Always recount. If you're not sure, count it again, okay? Let's go to our next page. So here's one. We had not done this bill yet, right? What bill is this? Did you say that's $20? Yes, that's $20, right? So what do we count by on the $20 bill? You say 20s, yeah, so we're just going to say 20. So then we're just going to say 20. All right? So over here, we're going to write $20. And then we're going to count our coins, okay? So here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, okay? And then we have 55 and then 56. So we have $20.56, right? That's our total right here. All right, very good, very good. Excellent job. So let's move on to our next practice sheet. Now over here we will see that we're going to do some more practice, okay? I'm going to move this around some. I think I need to make it a little bit bigger for you. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so it says Mary Beth is spending the money from her paycheck, okay? And it says, how much does it cost? Find the amount of money. How much does it cost, okay? So over here we see that we have dollar bills, right? How do you know that that's a dollar bill? We'll make it a little bit bigger for you. Why? Because you see those ones right there, do you not? And that means that's a dollar bill, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to start by counting our dollars first. So let's go. 1, 2. So we know we have $2, right? Let's count our coins. So we're going to start with our coins of the greatest value. In this particular row, it would be the dime. So pay attention to that because you may not always have a quarter there. You may have another type of coin there. So we have the dime is our coin of the greatest value. And then our nickel and then our penny. So you put our dots, 5, 10, 15. Oops, I'm sorry. Sorry about that, y'all. So we're going 5, 10, 15, because it would have been one dot here, and then 16, which is equal to $2.16. Okay? All right. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. And what do? When we first began to sit down and count bills and mixed coins, we're going to do what? We're going to start with our bills first. Okay, start with our bills first. And also, let's make this a little bit bigger so you can see it. So we can see here that this is what bill? This is a $1 bill. So we're going to go 1, 2, right? And it kind of already gave it away right here with the money, the coin value here, but that's okay. We still need to practice counting it. Okay, so here we go. We're going to put our dice in. We're going to try to do it again with our trusted pen. Hope it doesn't run away like it did the last time. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. See it? $2.90. Okay? $2.90. They match. So once again, just like I said, you can always stop the video and recount. As a matter of fact, I want you to stop it and recount because I want you to get a lot of practice. Okay? All right, let's keep moving on. All right, so let's look at this one. It says Mary Beth, once again, she's spending a lot of money from her paycheck, isn't she? Okay, and then how much does a shirt cost? We see the total here, but let's practice counting it, right? All right, what kind of bills are these? You say $1 bill, and what do we count by on the $1 bill? Did you say ones? Yes, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Here are our coins again. And we start counting on the coin of the greatest value. In this case, which coin would it have been? The quarters. Okay, here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 51. 51 cents, $3. 1, 2, 3, $3 and 51 cents. There you go, right there. Okay. And we see that she paid the correct amount of money because that's how much money we have over here. All right, guys. Very good, working hard. Very good. Okay. All right. So we can see here that we have a different kind of bill. What bill is that? Let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay, let me get it a little bit bigger because I want you to really be able to see that. Now, what bill is that? Did you say $5 bill? What did we count by on the $5 bill? Oops, I'm sorry. Okay, let's see here. Let's go back. What did we count by on that $5 bill? Did you say fives? Let's do it. Five. So we just say five, right? Because we only see one. Now let's count our coins, okay? Let's get our pen. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, right? And 46, 47, 48, 49. So we have $5.49. And I need to make sure I tell you a point that needs to go like this. I had it over to the side. But you're going to put your dots like that, okay? All right, very good, guys. $5.49, right? That's what we have here. So let's go back to our practice page, okay? So what did we learn today? Wow, we learned a lot today, didn't we? And we really worked our hardest today, okay? So we learned that when we count, we learn the value of the dollar of the bills, right? So let's go over those. How much is a $1 bill worth? You say one? Yes, it's worth $1. How much is a $20 bill worth? $20. And what do we count by on the $20 bill? Did you say 20? Yes, we count by 20s, right? What do we count by on the dollar bill? We count by ones. Okay, let's go down a little bit further. What do we count by on the $10 bill? Oh, I gave it away, sorry. We count by tens, right? Yes. And what bill is this? That's the $5 bill. And how much is it worth? $5. And what do we count by on the $5 bill? We count by fives, okay? And once again, here are our coins too. Let me move me over here. And we count by, well, let's start with the coin of the greatest value, right? We have our touch points here on our coins, right? Because we always start with the coin of the greatest value. And remember what I said, it's not going to always be, you might not always have a cluster of coins, of quarters. You may have nickels and pennies, but which one will be the greatest value? The nickel. So you would start with those nickels first. So on the quarter, we say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We put those 5 points. On the nickel, we put what? One dot, because that's worth how much money? 5 cents. And we put a box around our penny because that's worth how much? Only 1 cent. And how many dots do we put on our dime? We put 2 dots because it's worth how much money? 10 cents. 5, 10. Okay? All right, guys. You have worked so hard today. I'm so proud of you. I want you to continue to practice counting money at home. Practice, as we know, makes perfect. You get better and better each time, okay? I want you to stay happy and stay healthy. I've enjoyed being with you today, and I'll see you again. in the next video lesson.